Hi guys, it's Jessica Nicole Dickerson aka JND and welcome back to another video. So for today's video we're going to be making lots of mistakes. Yeah. So if you watch my reading vlogs, you know this mug means that I've been drinking some wine. Yeah. So we are finally going to do my Tipsy Q&A. So oh my god, recently I hit 500 subscribers, which is so cool, and on February 23rd it was my first year anniversary on Booktube, so it was super cool. I still consider myself a noob though, because for most of last year, like from February till about August, I didn't know what kind of content I was creating, and I was just creating something just to do, which I think is a totally fine way to start. But yeah, I've been drinking, I'm tipsy. Yeah. Let's get into these questions, man. Some of them are really good, and I'm gonna try and say who asked me these questions, but I may not recall, or may pronounce your name wrong, may forget, may edit it out. We don't know. I'm tipsy. Things may be horribly wrong from this point on, and why you choose to watch is, yeah, that's just, you know, make sure the damage done. Okay, so moving into the first question, and this angle's really weird because it's like late at night, so I like just set it up right in front of my table where it is messy and there are Cheetos, so ignore all of that, please. Thank you. Okay, so first question is, if you could spend a day with your favorite character in their world, how would it go? And this is from Lupi. I might be saying that horribly wrong, I'm so sorry, but it's Luupi, and her Twitter is at Reading Queen Lou. She's the sweetest thing ever. I subscribe to her YouTube channel, you guys should also. But to answer your question, so if I had to pick a character and like live a day in their world, girl, I read so much fantasy, like I feel like all these worlds are trash. You know what, I think I'd do Neverworld, and I would go with Morgan Crow. And I think it would go great because I feel like it'd be filled with magic and wonder and maybe some distress, but like it would all happily be solved. So I think I'd pick that because I feel like every other world that I like, or the characters that I like their worlds are fucked up. So I think I'd want to do that one because I think it's more innocent. Probably because it's middle grade, but at the same time their world is still kind of falling apart too. That's what I'd choose. Jessica Townsend's The Trials of Morgan Crow. Yes, and I just got the sequel. Yes, I'm ready. Oh, and if you had to trade lives with one of the characters from your last read, who would you choose? So technically the last book that I read was Renegades. So this is a comic book. This is the Renegades that is being rewritten by Rainbow Rowell, and she signed it, and my parents are super cool because she was in Hawaii. They sent these copies to me that they got signed by her. So yeah. I guess I would trade lives with, they all kind of have messed up lives, so I guess I'd choose Victor. He's a talking head, but he's a cyborg, because I feel like he's the least likely to get fucked up in this story. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really cool to be a cyborg as well. Is that weird? Renegades. I hope this makes sense. Okay, next is from JL Todd. She's also really sweet. She comments on a lot of my stuff too, which is super awesome. Thank you guys for commenting and tweeting out and stuff. It just warms the heart. Okay, so favorite book cover from a book you read last year, and I recently did a tag where I talked about my favorite cover from last year, so I'm gonna pick a different cover. Ooh, this beauty. So Saba Tahir's An Ember in the Ashes. The cover is just gorgeous. She looks like she's ready to kill and slay life. And I just got the sequel paperback edition. Hopefully the third one comes in this edition too. I know it hasn't, and it's been out for a while, so fingers crossed. But definitely this cover, guys. It's just so, and there's like some sparkle to it, and her hair. Can my hair do that? I wish. Okay, so the next question is from Amanda B. At Amanda Books on Twitter. So favorite couple and least favorite couple. Ooh, that's hard. I think my favorite book couple would have to be, I guess it'd have to be Fangirls couple. I know Kat is the main girl's name. Let's look and see who's the dude's name. One sec. I don't know. Oh, I've been saying cat. Wow, it's Kath. But yeah, Kath and her boyfriend, definitely. I couldn't find his name, I'm slow. No. Okay, what's a standalone you want to have a sequel to? I think it's The Enchantment of Ravens. I love that book so much. I don't know why. Maybe just because it's so mystical and fairy-like, but still feminist and still like progressive. So I want a sequel. I want to know what they're doing. And if you could take your favorite contemporary character and put them in your favorite fantasy series, what do you think would happen? Oh my god, they would die. So my all-time favorite contemporary is Fangirl. And my all-time favorite fantasy is Red Queen. So Kath would die. I don't want to do that to Kath, man. That's a real meme. She don't deserve that. Okay. Next one is from Olivia's Catastrophe. And it says, what's one book you recommend to everybody? Okay, I recommend everybody read Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson. If you haven't already read it, read it, because it's so good. Like, so good. If you love The Hate You Give, if you love diverse contemporary, if you love contemporary that's heartwarming and filled with hope and joy, you'll love it. So read it. Period. Moving on to some questions I got from Curious Cat is, someone said that I'm adorable, which is so cute that someone actually put that on my Curious Cat. Thanks for thinking I'm adorable. You're welcome, I guess. Okay. So who are some of your favorite booktubers to watch? I kind of do tend to like watching bigger YouTubers just because those are the YouTubers I first started watching. Like, I really love Haley and Bookland and A Clockwork Reader and Read by Zoe. They're so cute. I also watch Bookmarked a lot. I also like Peruse Books, Books by Chloe. I really love Jessie from Books and Bow Ties. Their content is so good. Oh my god. Who else do I like? I like a lot of people's content. Oh, I like Alex from Alexandra Roseland. Her content, whenever she drops a video, I have to watch it. My fave. My fave. I guess my favorites, but I really like everybody's and I just don't have enough time to like prioritize them. So sad. If any of your favorite books could be adapted into a movie or TV show, which would you choose? First of all, Red Queen. It needs to be a movie and I need to star in it. Period. That's all I got to say about that. Okay. Okay. What do you love most about being a booktuber? Reading? Is that a lame answer? I like reading. Oh, okay. I also really like, no, I like reading. I think I like sharing it, and I also like looking back on my videos and content and seeing like what I've read, what I thought about it, and how it's changed. Yeah. Oh, so what would be, or what do you love most about being a booktuber? Yes, I was in the middle of answering this. I also think I like having new friends who actually like the things that I like. Like, I love reading, but not enough people love reading, which is so flippin' sad. I need more reading friends, and I think that's what really Booktube has brought. Yes. Okay, moving on. Celebrity crush. I don't have a celebrity crush. I don't know any celebrities, so I'm one of those people that I have to know somebody before I like them. So, sorry. You ain't gonna get no crushes out of me. Next, the Ghost Reader asks, I love the Ghost Reader, you should follow him on Twitter, guys, he's great. How many acting roles have you had? So, surprise. I don't know why I like blanked out. Surprise. I was actually in Jurassic World, guys. If you remember the scene before the boys get on the gyrosphere and they flirt with a teenage girl. Yo, that girl was me. I feel special. I have to tell people this. But I've had many roles, most of them being extra roles in like films, or not films, in student films, web series. I have some of them linked down below in my channel. My featured content is some projects that I've worked on. I've done projects here at school. Altogether, I've probably done professionally, like what I put on my resume, like 12 roles, but most of them are very minimal. But yeah, I'll let you know when something big comes along. Don't worry, you won't be excluded, guys. But yeah, my biggest, coolest role was Jurassic World, and I like to just share that because I flipped out in the movie theater when I first realized that was me and that I did that. I was like 16. That was like 6 years ago. It's crazy. Okay, thanks Ghost for that question, Ghost Reader. Okay, I'm gonna butcher your name. I already apologize. Meliki Flaming, he's on Twitter, MMLKI Aleick. Sorry. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But he's so sweet. He always comments on all my stuff, and I love his comments, and he's so great. So be nice to him. I will learn how to speak English at one point, hopefully, and be able to read words. That'd be nice, right? As a booktuber. Okay, so this question is most books in a genre that you have read since starting Booktube. Fantasy. I don't even have to count. I already know. I love fantasy. I'm a big fantasy person. I've only recently gotten more into contemporary. I've bought a lot of contemporary, but I'm not always driven to read those as much as fantasy. When I get a fantasy, I'm like, yes! I'm like, throws everything aside to read it. So yeah, definitely fantasy. Yes. And then Katrina, yes, I love you. So it's from Hello Katrina. She's on YouTube as well, and I follow her on Twitter. She's the best, literally. She read like 18 books in February. It's crazy. But non-bookish hobbies. I love drawing. I love. One day I want to open an Etsy shop and make like pins and art prints and like be that cute person. That's a goal of mine. So I love drawing, because acting, I guess acting, it's not really a hobby because I want it to be a career, but I guess until then it's a hobby. So yeah, acting and drawing, what's up? And then Jamie Reads, who's also on Twitter and not Instagram, YouTube. I'm forgetting my platforms. Okay, favorite childhood book, The Spider-Man Chronicles. I actually read all the way through them, so that's definitely my favorite. What book you seem to recommend the most? I say Poet X and Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson. Yeah, those two. My faves, my Poet X. Can you see her back there? She's beautiful. Yes, I think those two are the ones I recommend the most, and possibly Dear Martin as a third from Nick Stone, or by Nick Stone. They're good. If you haven't read them, I'm gonna cut you. Next is, oh, another one from Amanda B. She left me a couple. Least favorite genre. I guess that'll be adult, but honestly I haven't verged. I haven't explored it yet, so I'm gonna say that, but honestly I could love it. So it's just the least prioritized at the moment. Genre you don't read a lot of, but want to start reading more of. I want to say diverse contemporary, but I do read a lot of diverse contemporary, but that's a recent development. This year it's definitely a goal to do more of that. Does that make sense? Probably. And biggest bookish goal. I want to read 60 books this year. I'm already at 24 and it's March 1st, so I think I'm doing good. Maybe I need to make my goal bigger. Thank you, Amanda, for your questions. She's so cute. Okay, and then I have one from Mina Lestrange. Asked me on Twitter what it is your amazing comic book going to be about, which is super cool because I talk about it on my reading vlogs all the time, that I'm gonna create a comic book and I'm gonna publish it online on like one of the comic book platforms. Like Webtoon is my favorite platform. I highly recommend. So I want to publish there. It's gonna be a web series, kind of web comic, and I want it to be about, I'm gonna call it shared living, and it's gonna be about girls having to live with boys. And some of them might like each other, some of them might not like each other. It sounds really basic, but the sexuality will be more fluid. The plot line, I've thought of so many. I just don't want to spoil it because I'm so excited for it, and I've thought out like 60 chapters for it. It might be longer because my reading, or my drawing skills, my drawing skills aren't that good, so my chapters may be shorter, but I'll definitely let you know when I start crafting more. But I'm writing a script for it now, so writing a script and then illustrating for it. That's the plan. But it's called Shared Living, and there's a lot of, one wants to be a comic book illustrator, one wants to be a writer, one wants to be in journalism, and they all have these passions and careers and goals, but just life keeps getting in the way, drama gets in the way. Learning to live with other people and their passions and aspirations and their needs, and there's gonna be lots of fun stuff happening, lots of heartbreak. Ooh, there may be some traumatic events. I haven't decided if I really want to keep them, but I want to, and then I'll put like warnings, trigger warnings for people, because I feel like it's more true to life by having incidents that happen in life and how to deal with them. Yeah. But I already know how I want to start and end it. I just need to keep making, you know, the character growth and development. I'm just so excited for it, and I can't wait to like produce it and make it and to put it in the real world. And I'm happy you asked about it, because that makes me excited that like someone actually knows and remembers that I asked. or that I want to create this thing. But yeah, those are all the questions. I've been talking for like ever. So yeah, I hope I made sense. If I didn't, I guess that's the point of a Tipsy Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. I can't thank you enough for your support, guys. It's so nice and I love it so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe if you like my content. Subscribe, like, and I can't thank you guys enough for being subscribed and watching to the end. You're the bomb.com. Bomb.com. Okay, I'm done being weird because you know your girl's tipsy. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.